Hey guys, so let's talk about stress. When we start engineering and once we go into our core subjects, we have a subject called in mechanical engineering strength of materials, which comes under mechanics of solids. And the first thing which we are taught under that is the definition of stress and what is stress. In any interview, the first question if they have to ask you about strength of materials, they ask you a basic definition, what is stress? And any novice student would think, okay, I've studied this. The mathematical formula says P by A. So the definition must be, sir, the pressure or the force per unit area. But the interviewer says it's wrong. And you get confused. Why is it wrong? I have told the correct definition. There's a small twist to this. And what the twist is, I'll show you the twist. So, what is the right definition of stress? If you look at the right definition of stress, stress is defined as the internal resisting pressure per unit cross-sectional area. Okay, so what is internal resisting pressure? Now that's instead of the word pressure, I am calling it internal resisting pressure rather than force or pressure. What does this term exactly mean? It may think that, oh, it's nothing but pressure, but it's much more than pressure. What we think what pressure is and what internal resisting pressure is are two completely different things. Let's see what it is. Commonly, every faculty draws a block, says there are two tensile pressures applying on it. We call it P. And when they have to describe stress, that is sigma, they define it as P divided by the cross-sectional area, A. This is the general mathematical formula, but is this P called pressure? So, what is this internal resisting pressure? Let's take it as an example. Let's consider a block with a cross-sectional area A. This block is being pulled with a tensile loading P in two opposite directions. Let's consider a section in between. Okay, so let's say it looks something like this. Now this section, by Newton's law of third law of motion, will have a equal and opposite force resisting its push, resisting its breaking apart. Now what is this breaking apart force? This breaking apart force which is stopping it, basically it's a stopping force, right? It is stopping it from breaking apart. This is called internal resisting pressure. This internal resisting pressure divided by the cross-sectional area is generally the right definition of stress. This pressure, you observe this pressure, since this resisting force is equal in that magnitude to the pressure. So that is the reason the resisting pressure is equal to P. So that is the reason why in formulation we write stress is equal to the load P by the cross-sectional area A. Though the formula says P by A, but when we define stress, we're supposed to define stress as the internal resisting pressure by the unit cross-sectional area. Thank you guys. I hope you like this. Like and subscribe for more content coming ahead.